Uh, Hello. Uh, I want to kind of do something a bit different today. Talking about this, it is film related. Just not exactly an actual film like any of these. But I picked up this game, Friday the 13th, the game, this Monday, and I will say, it's a multiplayer game. Apparently, it's supposed to be a single player option coming soon to the physical copies. I'm more into physical copy because I like to, I like owning stuff and there. But yeah, I don't know why I showed you that, but it's basically the same as this. But yeah, I'm not the best at this game. Again, I just bought it, so I'm still playing it. I'm trying to figure everything out. Control wise, I have the I know that. I know how to control the characters I play. I have not been Jason yet, though. I have been Tommy Jarvis, because one thing they did, because I've been following this game since last year, or 2015 actually is when they began really talking about it, and then last year they were making it, and then this year, or maybe at the end of the last year, they started to be able to have people play the game, like download it for, I believe, backers or actually anybody really, because some people who didn't back the game got to play it. So it's like people have like a I don't want to say a demo, but I can't think of what it actually was. But let's put this. But the game is pretty cool. There's different locations that you get to play at from the films, like kind of a normal camp setting, as well as stuff for part 2, 3, 4, and like the more points you get, you're able to unlock certain characters. You're able to unlock the different Jason outfits, like you could buy part 2, 3, 4, things like that. This was again, for those who don't know, this was made from a Kickstarter. So apparently the physical copies, they wanted out available in this summer. But since it's an independent company, it's an independent game, they aren't able to just, it's not a big name company, so there's no true set release date in that we'll have everything done and you can do all this. So it took more time, but it is out, and playing it is pretty fun. Though for a few rounds I've played, the connection seems to cut out, and I'm not really able to finish the round. Well, normally I'm dead because I die a lot. But that's the thing, I guess, when you're new to this kind of game, you're gonna die a lot, and I expected to do that. I expected that to happen, but no, nevertheless, it was fun, and And again, I got to play as Tommy Jarvis, because one of the things you get to do is, when, aside from calling the police, which if you, there's like a certain time when there's like 20 minutes, and you have to survive all 20 minutes, or you have to kill Jason with people. There's a very specific way to kill Jason. It takes like a group effort to do. I've seen it on YouTube. There's various videos on how to do it, or showing how it's done. You also need Tommy Jarvis. So basically, somebody at some point has to die, because aside from calling the police, which if that happens, there's like 5 minutes, and then when the police come, it's like, well, you're able to then, I guess, you're able to find the exit more quicker, because you can escape either by car or by boat. But when the police come, you're able to, I guess, find the exit. If you're able to get there in time, you win. You live. Or if you kill Jason, which, again, with Tommy Jarvis, what happens is if you die, and then as this game keeps playing, somebody calls the police, or picks up the phone, they're able to use it, or maybe it's a walkie-talkie. I can't recall right offhand which one it is, but if you die, I think you need at least 2 people to die, because then once that happens, when someone uses the walkie-talkie, yeah, because the phone is actually the police, but the walkie-talkie or something is you're able to communicate with Tommy Jarvis. He comes, and then, like what happened to me, because I already died, and then someone else died, someone used it, and then I got selected to be Tommy Jarvis. And then you get a gun. Because the thing is, you don't have any weapons. You have to pick up weapons. Like you get a machete or a wrench or whatever. And you can set like bear traps for Jason to step in. And there's all this stuff that happens. It's like you're interacting with a movie. Like you're kind of making your own movie for about 20 minutes or less, depending on how good you are and how good the person who's playing as Jason is. You know, I haven't got a lot of progress, but I have had fun for what I've played with it so far. The game is very interesting. I don't know when they're going to have it so that the people who have a physical copy of the game are able to use the single player, because that's something I read about, and so when they get that done, I'm sure they'll post that. You know, following them on Facebook or wherever the people who have the game or run basically the video game pages on the web, they post updates and stuff. So, and there's a group on Facebook that I'm part of, and they announce certain things and talk about this and that, and it's pretty cool. It's a good little community. I know for a while it seemed to be a bit broken. Like it was buggy and stuff, and hence why I'm like, you know, I'm kind of, in a way, I'm a bit glad I didn't. I would have loved to have participated and helped give money to this, but you know, seeing some of the early gameplay footage from people, it was a bit buggy at times, and you know, I was kind of like, you know, I'm kind of happy, you know, have the game at this moment in time, because had that happen, I'd be like, it's so buggy. I'm trying to get from here to there, and stuff happens, and then I get killed. Some people that was a problem with, others it wasn't, but you know, I'm like, you know, I'd rather wait till the game is fully completed and then have like certain downloadable stuff later on. Though I'm I've never been the biggest fan of this downloadable content. Um, Especially for sometimes you need certain things for like certain DLCs to in order to play the game. It's like they purposely lock you out. It's like it's either on the disc, like if you bought the game like that, or maybe it's this thing where you're able to add a bunch of stuff on here, and then you're able to download it later on. And yeah, I'm like, for just DLC in general, it's kind of meh. At least when it gets to the point where you have to download something, and you have to buy something, and then have it downloaded onto the game in order to, or so it's necessary to play the game. And unfortunately, I think that's what's going to happen with the single player. Though I am enjoying the game so far. I haven't really had a lot of complaints aside from the occasional cutting out, like the connection's lost. I was kind of thinking maybe this has to do with my internet, because, well, it'd be better, or it'd be good to have better internet. It needs to be upgraded anyway. Though, but then again, I think that happens with. It might have to do with the server, with the multiplayer going on. But I don't know. It's something. So yeah, I have a PS4. So hey, if you have a PS4 and you have a copy of the game, then maybe we'll be playing alongside each other, or maybe you'll be Jason, and then I'll have to get away from you, or maybe we'll get working together as camp counselors, or maybe I'll be Jason one day, and then I'll be playing to try and kill you or your friends or whatever. But yeah, it's a fun game. Last week was Friday the 13th. Kind of wanted to talk about that last week, but I'm like, I don't have the game yet. And then I got it. I thought I should probably play it at first, though. Get my take on it. So the next episode of this series is Film Talk. We will be back in actual, film-related stuff. But I thought this would be a kind of cool change in pace a little bit. It is film-related. We got this game instead of a new film, which was supposed to come out last Friday, Friday the 13th, which was the date that they were scheduling. And again, I've made a video about this before, but they were so close. They were casting and stuff, and they're literally weeks or a month away from shooting. And then it got canceled because of Rings doing poorly. And that's the official statement. I've seen other videos that go into more depth and they look into all the reasons why. Like, that was only a part of it, but not the big reason. Yeah. I enjoy the game so far. If you like the series, you might like it. Maybe you won't. I don't know. I'd suggest, give it a look and see what you think. It was $40 when I got it, so $20 lower from what the normal price of a game is today, which I thought was pretty cool and interesting. But hey, maybe it has something to do with it's an independent game, and they want to make sure they get their money's worth, or their money back from it. So, and having to download certain things, maybe it's like, might not be exactly a $60 price at this moment, but yeah, I'm sure there will be more updates, like single player. Don't know when that'll happen for physical copy yet, but when that happens, I'll be happy. Perhaps I'll do another video like this, just talking about why I like it and how I like the single player. Yeah. So that's all for now. Till next time. See you later.